Everyone, Ronnie Chalvis here, and I just recently got LASIK eye surgery with LASIK Plus. It was an amazing experience. It's amazing to have good vision again, to be able to see without contacts or glasses, and going through this experience got me thinking, what are other ways that I can improve my vision with parkour? And it made me think about how we have parkour vision literally when we're doing parkour and trying to find parkour spots. You have to learn to see the environment differently than an average person so that you know how you can move and overcome obstacles, whether because you're being chased and you gotta make a quick escape and know what to look for, or because you're just a free runner trying to be creative and do the coolest thing in any location. Parkour vision is going to apply. So we're actually here in Sugar House, Utah right now. There's some cool streets and cities back here. We're gonna just go out, start exploring, and I'm gonna show you some of these methods for developing your parkour vision and seeing the world in a new light. Alright, so the first thing I want you to practice is to find simple objects and do as many variations of parkour and parkour movements on a single simple object. I actually have a big playlist of videos I've done where I only use a simple object doing parkour and free running, because what this accomplishes, because it allows you to think creatively about an object and how to move with it, and the more simple objects you know how to implement in parkour, the easier it's going to be to find interesting and cool lines in any environment and how you can utilize what you know how to do with them. So I'm actually walking right here, and there's just these simple curves, you know. They're not anything exciting or crazy, but I can use these for all sorts of training for parkour. I can practice just balance. Let's look around a bit more, see if we can find a couple other simple objects. So over here we just got this simple electric box for vaulting. So once this car passes, I'm gonna go ahead, run over there, and here we go. So there's just a simple box on the side of the road that I can practice, you know, just different movements. I could do flips off of it. There's also even this light post next to it, so that's another simple object, but combining the two, I can do something like practicing a cat leaps to it. Wrap around, jump back. This will be our last simple object we focus on, simply a bike rack. You know, even though it's not like a straight bar or handrail, you can still do all the same types of moves you would do on those things. When you're confident in your ability to be creative with simple objects, then it becomes easy to start connecting those objects and creating lines. So a lot of it is looking for lines in the features. You know, whether it's handrails or brick walls or rocks, you can kind of see a connection. If you have to know the capabilities of your body, and then using that, you can, using your parkour vision, look at the world, see lines, and create a run just off the top of your head. Alright, this is crazy. We just found this amazing place. Look at this. These really cool boulders and rocks, all like perfect for parkour. And the funny thing is, we wouldn't have found this place if we weren't exploring and if we didn't walk down this boring tunnel, because we were over there initially and we're like, oh, there's probably nothing over there. You never know what you can find by exploring and just following your parkour vision. Alright, the last thing you can do to practice developing your parkour vision is to free run, literally. So I'm not just talking about the acrobatics and flips, but to literally go running and then just look for stuff as you're jogging or running, to jump and vault. You can just keep a flow going of running and doing parkour moves and constantly scouting your environment as you're moving. So I'm gonna do a little run. Matt's gonna follow me. Let's go. Alright, well, it's been a fun day of exploring and using our parkour vision to find spots and be creative. Remember to train safe in your own training as you go out and try new things. Just remember, with parkour vision, it takes time to develop. When you first start out, sometimes it may feel like it's hard to find parkour spots, but over time, as you get better at parkour and as you're doing it all the time, you'll start to realize everything is a potential parkour spot.